Hi, good morning. I'm getting ready to get my daughter out to school. Got up at 6:30 this morning and it's 7:18. So, yep. And I'll see you guys soon. I have to run out the door. Bye. Okay, it is like 8 o'clock. Just dropped off my daughter for school and now I'm going to be heading back home. I'm going to clean up and straighten up the house. I have to have a clean house. Like, I cannot function in a dirty house. So I'm going to do that, and then going to go ahead and make my own breakfast, have something to eat, and make my authentic chai. I cannot function without that either. And then get going on posting my blogs, because I've been so hella busy. But yes, so I'm going to be doing that for you guys. And yeah, hopefully I'll get to help out my husband today with making some videos, because I know that he wanted to start on that and I'm pretty stoked about it. So I'm really looking forward to how he wants to go about doing his videos. He really hasn't told me much, just that he wants to do them. So I'm going to be helping him set that up and help with the editing, because I'm pretty good at editing. I want to be a lot better, but if you guys have any pointers or anything like that, do let me know in the description below. And I will see you when I get home. And if there's anything else that you guys want to see, let me know and I will be sure to put that up for you guys. And I hope you guys are having a great morning. So I know you guys are probably going to see this like way later than me filming this right now. It's like still dark outside. It's like really dark. I don't know, the camera doesn't really do it justice. But yeah, it's 24 degrees. I feel like that is going up or something. It's a lot better today. Yesterday and like this like past weekend was super crazy cold. And it's like we've had mainly November and December was like raining, and then now it's finally starting to snow. Like we had a bunch of snow yesterday, and then like today it's like starting to warm up again. The weather is just super confused. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get going and I'll film a little bit later, and I'm gonna put all these vlogs together and hopefully it makes a pretty cool video. So see you guys. Bye. Okay, so I just got home. I have to whisper because it's really, really, really quiet in my house right now. Everyone's sleeping. So like I said, I have 3 kids sleeping right now, and then one's at school, and then my husband's sleeping. So it's pretty early, and for them at least, I'm up every morning now like this. But yes, it's really dark in my house, so that's why I have my little lamp on, and I have like a little bit of a mess to clean up there, and a little bit of a mess there. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and make my chai and get this ish done. So it was so cute. Me and my daughter were jamming in the car because we always play music really loud in the car because I'm like music obsessed. So I don't get how all the other YouTubers like play music on this thing, because whenever I try to, immediately I get muted. So that sucks. But that's okay. We'll make our own music. We're prejudiced like that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just making my authentic chai right now. Yummy. And I saved my Starbucks cup because I love Starbucks, but I saved it because I love decorating them, and I really want to decorate that one. I didn't ever get to decorate the red ones, which I was kind of like bummered out because I really wanted to. The red would have looked really cool, but I'm still gonna decorate that one just because it's fun. And I'm big into art and I'm a big artist. That is actually my painting there. So all the wood on that is like I hand painted that wood. So it's got like all the etchings of wood and like all the distressed look and all that stuff. So and all like the grooves and everything that's in natural wood, I basically mimicked that and made a wood frame. And then the rest of it I did as well. My husband helped me on it, so it was like a fun little project for us to do, and I really enjoyed that doing it with him. And then I have a couple of others I'll show you real quick. So you're kind of getting like a mini tour, not really, but I have these. I did those in high school. So the black one here is the scratch, the scratch paper, and you do it with an X-Acto knife. So you just have to etch it on the paper, and like whatever the paper comes in like different forms. So there's one that's black with a with a white background. So when you scratch the black off, the white comes through. And then there's other ones that's like rainbow, and then there's other colors and stuff. But I wanted to do it black and white. And then this one was a sketch, so we had to take a picture from a magazine and basically mimic it, but without like no tracing, no nothing. It just had to mimic it exactly, like exact proportions. So there's a grid drawing that you do, and that's how you achieve that. So both of them were in the art show. Basically, everything I've ever done since I was a kid has always been in some type of like school art show or like something. So those were an art show. Most of my artwork from when I was a kid, my mom still has everything. It's crazy. Like, she's like my art hoarder. It's funny. So she has all that there. I know his shoes are messy. She has all that there, and I just think it's super sweet. But it's actually really cool because I get to see like how my art progressed and how I became an artist. So I do all mediums of like what you call it, of charcoal, pastel, what is it? I do watercolors, oil paintings, acrylics. Most of my favorite work to do is acrylics, and then when I sketch, I love doing pen. So I hate working with pencils because they smudge. The like longevity of the art life is really short with pencils, so that's why I hate doing it with pencils. There, I can make my chai. But yeah, I do pretty much all mediums and on all kinds of papers, so it's pretty cool. I enjoy doing it. It's like my one like relaxation time. So like sometimes I meditate when I'm way too stressed out, and I'll do that, and I just kind of go into a quiet room and I just like think to myself and I just try to blank out my mind because achieving meditation is super hard, but I do try my best to do it just to keep myself calm. And I used to have really bad anxiety, and I used to like suffer from depression, and it just would really help just to sit quietly and just enjoy your own like silence. And I think that's really, really important, is that for you to be comfortable, with yourself, and like to be comfortable with your thoughts and to be comfortable with anything really in your life, you have to be willing to be comfortable with your own silence. Like, you cannot constantly have noise around you. So like mornings, that's why I love mornings. I love getting up super early before anybody, just because then I get to sit quietly and enjoy my peace of silence. I love it. Like, I love sitting and like watching my favorite shows sometimes, like, and there's no other noise around me. Or sometimes I'll sit in the morning and have my chai and read a book. Sometimes I'll sit and like meditate. Sometimes I'll sit and like sketch, or like I'll write in my journal, because I do a lot of journal writing, and I love to write, and it just helps so much because I have like constant thoughts going through my head for like everything, whether it's to do my videos, to projects, anything. And it's just, I'm able to write them all down, and it comes, and I end up coming up with like really, really awesome stuff. That's why I wanted to do these vlogs, because I thought this would be easier for me to just grab a camera and shoot than to sit there and stage, because then this way, whatever is on my mind in that moment, or if I'm doing something really interesting, I don't have to worry about like, oh, I have to go grab a camera, hold on. I can just tell you guys and be like, hey, this is what I did, and this is what I'm planning, and blah, 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 and, you know, or check this out, and like, isn't this like a neat idea? So, but yeah, get my chai, and I'll be right back. No, yes, I use Chulia. It's like so much better than using regular sugar. I hate regular sugar. You know what? If you stop using sugar for like a year and you didn't have any sugar at all, and you relied only on completely natural organic sugar, like you don't have any like preservatives, nothing like that, no additives, just natural sugars, like when you have fruit. So like if you want sugar, eat fruit. It has natural sugars in it. You would realize that like after a year, having any kind of like sugar or chocolate would actually taste bad. Like it wouldn't taste good at all. The only reason why sugar tastes good is because you're so used to it, you've grown up on it. So I thought that was really, really cool. And I actually want to try it because I want to know why it tastes so bad, and what makes, like, what is that bad flavor that you get. And it just goes to show you that like how much it's not good for you. So, and also like with me trying to lose weight after having a baby, like, I don't know if you can see, like I have a small bit of a like a paunch still left that needs to flatten out. And I'm not like shy of showing my stomach or anything like that. It is what it is. So I still have a little bit more to go, but not bad for just a few weeks. But please. Okay, so I just made my chai. Yay! And obviously I can't seem to function without. But I'm just doing my morning routine where I get my chai. And I sit down at our desk. Like this, I wanted to have this as like my entry table, but right now it's a desk until I can get my other desk set up in my bedroom. So I already have one desk up there, but because everyone's sleeping, I'm not using it. So I'm using this as a desk right now. And it just makes things a lot easier. But I basically clear everything up in the morning like this, and I get everything squared away. Throw whatever garbage there is. Swear to God, when you're a mom, you will be, if you're not a mom yet and you want to be, you will have lots of things to like manage, and everything's going to be like up to you to do. And you know, keeping things orderly and stuff like that. And it's absolutely fine. Like I have nothing wrong with being an adult. I do wish sometimes I was a kid, but I actually like being an adult. I was kind of like one of those kids that was kind of ready to grow up always, and I just always knew what I wanted out of life. I always knew I wanted to be, um, you know, I always knew I wanted to have a career, and I always wanted to be married and all that, and I wanted to be a mom. So um, being a mom was just kind of like second nature for me. There was no like adjustment period or anything like that. I was ready from the get-go. So I knew a lot about medical stuff. I knew a lot about kids. I've been around kids like my whole life. So I have a very big family. So I was constantly around them. But yeah, so I just basically get, I don't know, it's just easy for me. So sometimes, like, I have some of my girlfriends that will be like, how do you do everything that you do? And it's like, I think the easiest way to explain it is it's easy for me to put, to have everything in order because it just comes naturally to me. Like, I have the patience for it. And that's a big thing, like, when you're a mom. Like, you just have to have the patience and tolerance for it. Otherwise, it can get very, very stressful and overwhelming at times. So, I mean, as long as you're, like, an easygoing person and you're just patient and you're understanding of situations and you kind of have to look at things from your kid's perspective, it makes being a parent a lot easier. I mean, there's always a hard way to do things, and there's always an easy way to do things. So if you want to do things the easy way, put yourself in their shoes and, how did you grow up? And, like, how do you want your kids to grow up? So I just kind of, apply the same concepts and morals. But, so in the morning, I normally stack all the diapers for my one son and then my new baby. So I have the diapers in here. Right now we're waiting to get a new storage system, so that's why I'm using the inside crib for storage at the moment, and I have my little basket in there, so I gotta restock that. So I just make sure I stock everything. This is a habit. Like, I've been like this since I was younger, but it actually came in handy because I went into the medical field, and it really did come in handy because we always had to restock everything, and I really, really like that job, and I miss it a lot. But, I mean, having the baby, I feel like I've had a child, every year, and, taking care of a baby, every year, but, that obviously, comes first. So, for me, yep. So, not to be boring, but I'm going to go ahead and shut off for right now, so I can do my blog posting and edit a couple of things, and then get that going, because I have a couple of old videos that I've never got to post, because life just got so busy, and it's like one after another, something keeps coming up. So I really want to get ahead and catch up and edit those and put them up and everything. So I have most of them edited. I just have to post, and God knows uploading takes forever. But yeah, I will vlog later. So if you guys like this, don't forget what I always say: like, comment below, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.